Not Emma. Hello world, I'm Gaz Cavalera. Welcome to this episode of Not Emma. On this episode I'm going to talk to you about my favourite game of all time. Now I own this originally on the PC. It's called Rollercoaster Tycoon. Now my PC version, I had the added attractions and the loopy landscapes. I got very far on it. The PC sort of died. I don't remember the circumstances. The PC died. Luckily enough, it died about the same time that this was being released on the Xbox. So I picked up the Xbox version, knowing that, well, I could play it on the Xbox without worrying about the PC. It's a little bit awkward getting used to the controls on the Xbox, but if you play it long enough, it's simple. It's so easy to get used to the controls. In fact, I find that the controller is really helpful. Yeah. Now, I've nearly completed this game. I've nearly completed it. I've only got a couple levels left to do. But one thing I did do, I made sure I completed the real parks, and they were a challenge. They're so hard. Most people just freak out trying to do them. Now, the game was made by a company called Frontier, which you may just see there. A guy called Chris Sawyer, and it was published by Infogrames. The key to doing well on this game, is to basically spend as little as you can and make as much money as you can. I know that's what business is, but you know, a lot of people play that game and they try to make the biggest, most elaborate roller coaster they can, and it's not how you do it. I'm going to show you how I do my parks. I'm going to show you how I actually completed Alton Towers, which was a fucking challenge, may I say, an absolute challenge. It took me many goes, and it will take you many goes too. It's about planning. You need when you start the level, you need to have a plan. So I'd suggest play the game and just look at everything that goes wrong with the park. You need to make money. You need to stop your guests from getting lost. You need to get rid of the litter, the vandalism. Okay, you have a lot of rides that guests are not interested in. They're not interested in one bit. Merry-go-rounds, cup and saucers, all this kind of crap. People are not interested in them. So you need to cut them out. You need to get rid of them as quick as you can. There's the gardens that sit in between Thunder Valley and I can't remember where the corkscrew's called, but wherever the corkscrew is and Thunder Valley, there's a set of gardens, and there's just hundreds of people getting lost in there continuously. So you need to get rid of them. Easiest way I found to do it was stick as many no entrance signs around, and then just start deleting paths. Start at the very end and just delete them. Hopefully the customers will get to the point where they've got nowhere else to go other than to leave. Any that get trapped, you just pick them up and drop them somewhere else in the park. It shouldn't be a problem. You've got a big open lake which you can build cheap, easy roller coasters on. When I say cheap, I don't mean, you know, big elaborate things, up down, blah 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 blah. I mean station, propel launch, loop up, back down. I make my own ones that I call I name ones that I call the freestyles and the twists. My freestyle is basically a platform. It goes into helixes up, loop, helixes down, back into the platform with a propelled start. You can put a thingy in there as well, a photo, so that you can charge people for photos. It's important to start charging people as quickly as you can in this game. Charge them for Nemesis, Oblivion, the corkscrew, the mine carts. Am I missing anything? As far as roller coasters are concerned, I think that's really it. Oh, the black hole. Charging for the black hole. Also, any of the thrill rides, like like the Energizer, like the Enterprise, the Blade. To charge them. If it's only 50p, you're charging them. It's money. You need to make all this money. Get to your first bathroom that you can find, the first toilets. Charge people 10 or 20p to use the toilets, and put toilets after the exit of every major ride. People will use them, and they will use them often. Yes, it's a good idea to put balloon stalls, t-shirt stalls, hat stands, stuff like that straight after the exits, because people come off the ride, they're so excited and all that, and you know, for a split moment, they're spiked, the excitement rating is spiked, and they will spend money in those stalls. You need more food stalls in this, you need more drink stalls. Don't be too elaborate. Burgers, chips, pizzas, drinks. I never really bothered with things like coffee, exotic food stall, stuff like that, because I find that people are not as interested in them. You don't make as much money. Most people seem to be happy with the bog standards. Yeah, it is that. That's what you need to do to actually do this. Now I'm going to put the game on, and I'm going to show you how I would start. And then I'm going to show you my actual level, the one I completed the scenario with. Hopefully, anybody out there who's yet to do these scenarios or who struggles to do them may actually get some helpful advice. It's all about speed. Other little things which I would suggest. The Oblivion is a shit show of a ride in this game. You need to edit. You need to edit the Oblivion. Take away the last bit of a station platform, put in a set of brakes, and then you need to edit the trains and the times that they leave the station, because once that ride breaks down the first time and it has a whole bunch of trains trapped in there, it just sends them out every 5 seconds. The first one that wants to go down on the vertical drop gets another train that touches it from behind, that stops and gets trapped. Another train comes up and touches that gets trapped, and it gets to the point where there's always a train or two trapped up there, and they're waiting for another train to come up and just tap them, so that they can keep just tap, go in your hole, tap. Yeah, you need to sort that out, because the last thing you need that roller coaster doing is having things trapped up there, and you start running the risk of the brakes at the end having two trains clash out on them. It's not good. The same with Nemesis. Get the last station platform for Nemesis. Get rid of it. Add in some brakes, and then just make sure it's only two trains. And even if it's a shorter train per train, do it. The last thing you need is these trains crashing. Corkscrew's okay. It's only one train on the corkscrew. Yeah, I think that's about everything. Right, I'm gonna show you how I would start a level, and hopefully help you learn how to do this. This is Rollercoaster Tycoon for the original Xbox. Right then, guys, I'm Gaz Cavalera. This is Rollercoaster Tycoon. As I said before, I've played this game to death. I've been playing it for the best part of 20 odd years now. It's 2019, so I think the original one came out in like 98, 99. I've been playing the game for a long time, and you'll see that I've basically completed the original. The added attractions is completed. I've done Fort Anachronism, the real parks, Alton Towers, Hyde Park, Blackpool, Pleasure Beach. Hyde Park's quite easy, the other two are quite hard. And then Loopy Landscapes, which is the last add-on. I've done most of this. I got to the point here near the end where I started to struggle. I've only got a few left. Octagon Park. 10 large roller coasters. Icicle Worlds. I always hated these ice levels. Oh god, I hated them. They're painful on the eyes, man. What was Nethermore Park? Ah, okay, remember that one. And then Terratown. Oh, I actually forgot that I did this one. Pacifica. Yeah, this was a fun level. Don't save. So, what are the ones I've got left to do? Sorry about this. I'm just gonna have a look at some of these levels I've got left to do. Terratown. Ah, I remember this, yeah. Looks like Chernobyl or something. Ah, well. No, quit the game. Urban Jungle. Was Icicle Wells the... There was a level I was struggling on. I can't remember what it... Look how painful this level is on the eyes. Absolutely fucking painful. It's no, I never even fucking did it. Don't save. So where's the level? Because I struggled on a level for a long time on here. Little skinny one. Is this one? Ah. Okay, I actually did complete it in the end. It's been a while since I played this game. I did complete this level. Right then, anyway, yeah. This is Alton Towers. Completed with a value of minus. Well, I suppose it's a completion. Okay then. First things first. Here's your park. Your entrance is actually off centre. Got a lot of stuff in here which you do not need. You do not need. First things first, up to Oblivion. Turn it off. We'll worry about changing the trains in a little bit. All we got to do is change this minimum waiting time. 15 seconds. No, it's a bit less than that should do it. 12. Get a train. Get over here. Let's start charging straight away for the corkscrew. 150. Straight down here towards Nemesis. Start charging £2 for the Nemesis. And what you do is, after a little while, double check. Go on to, oh, that's monorail. Go on to here. Click the little people icon, and then this thinking. Looks at, well, this really good value may have actually been before it was free. So you sit here for a second, see if anybody else adds it. If there's a third person that comes on and they're happy with it. You may not have the time to wait though. Nah, that sounds. Okay then, you look around for your next big rides. Have a look. This is it. It's come through now, yeah. Turn it on. Start charging people money. £2. Oop. Then you go in here. This is where the black hole is. Start charging people some money. I put 140 on that. You can alter as much as you want. The Enterprise, you don't need to charge loads of people loads of money. I usually put these like 60 pence, 70 pence these rides. I'm charging people the corkscrew. Nemesis. Log flumes. People like log flumes. Start charging them. A quid a go. That's log flume. Start charging them a little bit of money as well for the river rapids. Just anything. Just stop losing money is what the concept here is. There's a toilet, a bathroom. Get on it. Change it. Put it up to 10 pence or 20 pence. They pay for themselves then. And press same price throughout park. So that means that every one of them is now the same price. Okay, if you look on your research, one of the next few things that you'll research, especially if you get rid of these, you don't want scenery and theming. Shops and stalls. No, you don't want gentle rides. So shops and stalls, thrill rides, roller coasters. That's all you need to get there. Maximum funding. Okay, then get that on the go, because one of your next rides that's going to come through is going to be a steel roller coaster, and a steel roller coaster is where you're going to make your money. Okay, see here, this here in the centre of the screen now is called the gardens. Look at all these paths, and there are people, loads of them, trapped in here. So what I tend to do is, these rides here, you've got no need for these. People won't pay to go on these, so you don't have to worry about cutting them off too much. Leave them in the corner of the park and let them just exist. Get onto this here, and the banner, and this banner. I'll start putting these in places like this with a no exit sign on, so that people cannot get in now into the gardens using that route. Okay then. Stick it there. No entrance. Now if you follow this path around here, you'll find that comes through here. So you want to stop people from coming into there. Boom, 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 get rid of that. Okay then, where are we here? Where are these people all coming from? Okay, there's plenty of these. Oh, I put that in the wrong place. Bin, it needs to be spun around. Get there, no entrance. There's another entrance down here somewhere. Yep. No entrance. Let's get rid of these paths. Okay, then there's one entrance. Two entrances, so we're stopping them there. Okay, let's stop them there. I was doing this. Go away, you. I don't know if it matters if you make them match or not, but I always do. Now I'm doing this, it might seem unimportant. And just know that every time you delete a path, you're getting money for it. In fact, I can get rid of this no entrance thing here, because this will actually work in my favour now. And then now we've got rid of this, try and delete as many of these paths as you can. Oh, he found his way. Basically the idea about this is paths are worth money. Look, 10 quid a go. So now we can start deleting these paths. Try not to delete the trees, because the trees will just, watch, 15 it cost me that tree. So you want to try hard not to delete the trees. At some point later on, when you want to start building in these areas, you're going to have to delete some of these trees. But for now, just stay clear of them. Pick the guy up and get rid of him. Ooh. You need to just stop these people from getting lost. Steel roller coaster. See that? That's a very important thing that you just got there. Now then, you got rid of some of the paths over there. Now you need to come over here and check the paths that are over here. Now you can get from the entrance of the park, which is down here, to where all the log flume and the river rapids are quite easily. From there you can walk straight on and get to Thunder Valley. So you want to stop people from getting from Thunder Valley into the gardens. And ideally you just turn around like this. Nope, I didn't want to put you there. I'll put you there. Block you off. I'm okay with this path being here because it's a good path. Okay then, yeah. Okay with that path being there, so stop that one. Okay, there's nothing else down here now, so there's no need for anybody to be coming this way. Block you, and then that's it. It's actually that easy. Now you spend some time deleting these paths. Unfortunately, some of these people get trapped in here. You'll never be able to help them properly without wasting some time. But you don't have the time to be overly so I just come back here every now and again and delete a few paths to make myself a little bit of money. Oblivion is broken down. There's a bloody surprise. Oop, lost a bit of money there. Trees. Goddamn trees. But yeah, you can see I'm already starting to filter out the people. Okay, now that we can get the steel roller coaster, start building yourself some steel roller coaster stuff. This is a perfect part of the park here to build 3 very easy to build, very cheap and high earning roller coasters. And I have mine saved, as any good player will. Onto here, roller coasters, steel roller coaster, build this. Now you always start with the shuttle loop. Oh, for God's sake. You always start with the shuttle loop. Looks like that. You want to build that. Well, you can build it anywhere really, but you want to try and save as much space as you can. I tend to put this here. Get myself my entrance and my exit. Do this straight on. 150 a go. Now get me paths up. It's important to not make your paths too long as well. Customers who are stood waiting in paths aren't spending money elsewhere in the park. If that makes sense to you. It makes perfect sense to me. Okay then, that roller coaster now is ready to go. Watch it. People like this roller coaster, they're willing to spend money on it. Medium, medium, low. So it's not too nauseous, it's not too crazy or anything like that. Okay then, next roller coaster. Same thing. Build this. Now I've kept mine. I made these nearly 20 years ago when I was younger. I used to give them all stupid fucking names. Coca-Cola Freestyle Extreme. I don't fucking know why I called it that. I was obsessed with calling things after products and brands. I don't fucking know. Pure capitalism. That's all I can say. Now I find the urge to build this over here. Do I have enough money? No, I don't. So at this point you need to go and get your loan. I know the idea is you don't want to lose money, but go and get your loan and start building some of these roller coasters that you need to make money. You got to spend money to make money, folks. Now if you look at this roller coaster, you'll see how simple it is. Get it on the go. Boom. Look, it's simple and it's fast. It gets around there nice and fast. It can fill up with people. I tend to try and give it a big-ish kind of entrance because it will fill fast. Do this. Now this is a very important thing that I like to do. You give people an exit, which gives them, I'm not going to say no way away from your things, but if you do this, they have to pass your food stalls, your toilets, stuff like that. So what you do is you put your toilet in first. Boom. Oh, make sure to fucking open, by the way. Get you open as well. Start charging people £2. Look at that, high, low. That's fantastic. It's a great roller coaster. People love this one. It's already charging them 10p a person. Now you get yourself a, doesn't really matter which one, hat stall. Throw it in there. Now get yourself burgers. And drinks. Oh, they didn't open it. Did I open you? Make sure you build. Oh, it's already on there. Seating and bins. If you can, put bins on the angled paths, because at that point the angled paths can't hold any benches. Now that's perfect. At this point you want to try and hire yourself a handyman. Stick him there, and now you make this new area that you've just created his area to clean. That way it should stay clean. And that's that. Watch this roller coaster. Watch it empties rather quickly, and it fills rather quickly. Look, that the queue's filling up already. It's a pure money maker. Look, the queue's nearly full by the time the roller coaster's gone again. But the roller coaster's nearly back now. It's absolutely, it's a money maker. Now I don't know how the algorithm in this game works. I don't know if it recognises that you've got two roller coasters of the exact same intensities and all that, and then makes the people less interested with them. So I don't tend to build the same roller coaster twice. Plus, you are playing the game because you want to play the game, make theme parks, and have it enjoyable. But I don't tend to make the same roller coaster twice in the same park. Okay, it's time to build another roller coaster to make good money. Again, I'll use this steel roller coaster, and I have another one that I call the twist. And this happily fits over here as well. Twist it round. here like this. Now look at this. This has the exact same concept as the entrance exit. Now I don't know why I'm missing a photo booth. Unride photo section. Boom. You know, that's just stupid not to have one of them. Okay, get it going. Now, one of the ideal things about this area where I'm putting these as well, it's right smack bang in the centre of the park. It's near the entrance, and it's a very easy place for people to get to, because you ideally don't want people travelling too far around your park. You want them to stay here. Okay then, let's get myself my toilets, my foods, a balloon store. That's not a toilet. Okay, toilet. Balloon store. Okay then, let's open this ride now because it's ready. People will be happy to see it. Medium, high, low. That's a really good rating again. Building these things over water doesn't half help as well. Set up for £2, £2 on the, and do that same price throughout the park. So every time you put it, after a little while, people will really build this one up. Get yourself, obviously, food, drink, stalls. Guests are getting lost or stuck. Check your footpaths, dead ends. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. Shut you. Again, another pizza stall. Drink stall. At some point soon, you're gonna have to start going and rescuing some of these people. Okay then, because these people are starting to drag the park down. Remember, seating and bins. Hire yourself another handyman and make this his turf. Boom. Robert, your mother's brother. Now, let's have a look. Now look, see, I was losing a lot of money. I was getting, where's me ride tickets? Look at me ride tickets already. I'm losing less money. Do I have one more I can build? Is it this? I called it the Wolverine, is it? No, it's not that. What else do I have that's cheap and easy? Knotted loops. What was knotted loops? No, it wasn't. So I do have some big ones that do either. These only. That's a big one. Going hawk. One talent, that's big. No. Right, for now I'm gonna have to leave it as that. But I've got 3 roller coasters making me good money at the moment. Let's have a look. That's great. Can't afford, well, you know, you can't afford to go on roller coasters, Leaf. Right, go away. Right then, let's play a game of, let's start deleting some stuff that I don't need. Well, you are somewhere. Because there's plenty of rides that are hanging around that you don't need, that don't make any money. Let's have a look what we've got. Status, profit. Now, I don't expect to be making great money from everything. But what am I totally losing money on? Skyride. Where are you? Ah, that's you, isn't it? Can I charge people at least 10 or 20 pence to use you? Runaway mine train. Oh, I'm not charging people for the mine train yet. Well, that's unfortunate because it's a good money maker. Toyland Tours. Shut that ride. Demolish. Get rid of some of these rides because they're not worth it. Tractor rides. Nobody's ever going to pay to go on it. Demolish. And it's all money for me. The Nutty Squirrel crap. Is it popular? I'll leave that for a second. I'll charge people like 20 pence to go on it and see how it goes. Vintage cars. People just do not like vintage cars. Apparently they do though. Okay then, well, let's put up to 20 pence and see if they still like it. Hex. What is Hex? It's a fucking car ride. Let's charge people like 20 pence to go on it. Let's see how it goes. Ugbugs. No. You're crap. You're going. Swans. Kiddie Theatre. Okay, the theatre does still get some people watching, so put up a bit. Information kiosk. Why are you not making money? Park maps are free? No. No, that's not how it goes. Saint Throw Park. 50 pence. And umbrellas £4, Saint Throw Park. If I remember right, there's actually something that's closed. Am I right? Status. Yeah, ice cream stall one's closed. It always starts closed. I forgot about that. Okay then, well, let's have a look, see how this is now starting to do. Sort. Look at that, those 3 roller coasters I just built are making pure profit. Roller coaster 3, pure profit. It's what you need. Okay, so if everything is making some kind of profit, then you're doing well. Toilet 6. Unfortunately, you're going to lose money on some of your toilets, but they have to be there. You just need to keep an eye on these low ones here. Vintage cars. Get rid of you. Blade. You need to be making money on blades. 50p, that's alright. Ripsaw. Make good money on Ripsaw. 50 pence or 70 pence, something like that. Okay then. Crown Carousel, go away. No one likes you. Riverbank I Spy. The hell is that? Goodbye. You just have to delete some of this stuff. Monorail. I know it's not exciting or anything like that, but start charging people money for this monorail. Right then, let's leave that as it is at the moment and go and check on things like this. How are you doing? Okay then, that sounds, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to mess around with the back of this for now. I'm going to leave it because it's more trouble than it's worth sometimes. Although that doesn't have to fly into the fucking station. Right then, it's a good idea to start checking oh, bastard. Didn't want to do that. is everywhere in the park at least covered by... Well, there's a patch there that's not, with food stalls on it. So we need to be doing that one as well. I missed one of my own tricks there. I haven't put myself... Okay, I'm gonna put Mr. Chips. Go away. Boom. Open you up. Get a drink store. I know it's close to the other one that I put in before the year, but it's needed. One of the best things about these new roller coasters that I build is that they can never really crash. Now I usually change these just so I can actually see if people are interested in the ones that I put on. Toilets. Put toilet there. Turn the toilet on. Sound. Oh, let's get myself some seating and bins. Seating. Guess they're getting lost or stuck. Well, I plan on organising that now. My park entrance fee is very cheap. Well, I'm okay with that. Go-karts, no, go away. Now my money's going up. My money's starting to go up. Look, I made an absolute profit that month. So I can start putting my loan down a bit, because you need to try your hardest not to just lose pure money on your loan. What else? Let's start deleting some of these paths and seeing if I can help people. Ooh, balloon. Pop the balloon. Pop. No. Oh, bastards. I didn't mean to do that. No. Come on, get. Oh, you found the bloody path in the end. Yeah, I know. I'm deleting trees here and I'm losing a bit of money for them, but now things like this, you can get rid of these. It's good money. Just be wary. Trees cost you money to get rid of, but most statues don't. Buildings cost money usually to get rid of as well. It's weird. Never understood the whole building concept. Do you have a set plan? Yeah. Oh god. Poor handyman walking around doing nothing. Wow, how much of a bloody jurisdiction did he have? Send you over there. Just check. No mowing grass, good work. Because they just get lost mowing grass for hours on end. How did he with the yellow balloon get in there? Have I left an entrance open? See, that's the problem. There's so many entrances to this. God damn it. You're trying to get rid of these things and there's still people walking around them. Where are you coming from? I've put that in the wrong place, haven't I? Clearly. I had the banner the wrong way around. That's why there's people still getting in there. See, you're still learning these things. Ripsaw, I'm charging and charging. Right then, let's have a look at my rides. Am I still charging for me rides? I'm still making money on them. What's this all? Yeah, I don't really care about that right now. No. Rollercoaster 2 still hasn't been fixed. Oh, I'm gonna need some bloody things, aren't I? There's so many things going on in this There's only 8 mechanics. I need a whole bunch of mechanics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm doing. Okay, now boom, whole bunch of mechanics. Right then, let's see what people are thinking. Thoughts. I need the toilet. There's plenty of toilets. Okay, then where are you? Ah, you're lost in the middle of nowhere. You found the toilet. Where are you? Because that's filthy over there. Oh, is there a handyman around here? No. There's a whole patch here with no handyman. Okay then. Oh, that's a mechanic, sorry. Handyman. It is supposed to be cleaned. In fact, it has been cleaned by the looks of it. That's alright then. Okay, this is starting to go well. Still hasn't been fixed. Where? Where's my mechanics? He's nearly there. Something I have done in the past when you've got big parks like this, because it'll call a mechanic from one side of the park to the other, I've quite often just made a path that'll go from there to say there, with no entrance on either end, so that my staff can actually walk from one side to the other. It's a good idea. Now in here there's a lot of waste, a lot of wasted ground. Ooh. I actually wanted to check me statuses of me profits. Sort. What's not making money? I've been playing with things. What's not worth money? Skyride. Oh God. What are people thinking? Been queuing for Skyride for ages. There's nothing I can do about that, folks. At least it's making some of its money back. Rollercoaster 2, that's because it's on the down. Swan Rides. Start charging people 20p, let's see what goes. Hex. What are people thinking about Hex? Been queuing for Hex for a long time. Do you know what? Shut down. Demolish. Adventureland. Carousel. Nobody's even thinking about it. When was the last time anyone went on it? There's people going on now. Let's put 10 pence on it and see how it goes. Ice show. Bloody circus is what it is. 20 pence. People thought it was great, so teacups. It's good value, is it? Yeah. Well, will it be still a good value when I'm charging you 20 pence for it? Cinema 1. 50p. Discussion taste of the pats. Well, you know, I do have handymen that are supposed to be doing this stuff. It's not my fault. So you give them a little bit of an area to do. And hope that they do it well. Lost and can't find the park exit. Well, you're nearly there. But anyway, how am I doing financially? See, I'm still making money. A big chunk of that money was missed because a couple of my rides weren't working last month properly. It still hasn't been fixed. Okay, where is it? And where's my mechanics? Heading for runway monitoring. Well, he's there. But yeah, this is essentially how you can get this done. There's a cheap ride that I can build. I just can't remember where it is. Nah, I must be wrong. Anyway, I'm going to show you my park now, the one that I actually completed it with. It's actually different from this because if I remember right, although these rides are in the park, they're not actually situated here. I've put them elsewhere. Yeah. So, quick game. Don't save. And then here. Alton Towers. In fact, before I show you my Alton Towers, I'm going to show you this. Is it RC Builder that I called it? Yes, it is. Load game. Now this is the sandbox level, and I basically spent a lot of time building roller coasters on this level, so I could save them, learn more about them, find out what happens with them when it comes to water. Like I've got this thing here, the Samus, which is essentially the same as what you saw before. It's a half loop into a corkscrew, down into a full loop, up, down. I've got a smaller version of the freestyle. I've got this here, which he calls the 7-up. Goes up into a twist and then just up and down. These cheap roller coasters that are easy to build make you money, make you a lot of money. So yeah, I'd suggest going on to this sandbox level, making yourself a lot of cheap roller coasters, because they win you levels. The alley-oop. Come on, where's the alley-oop? I can't remember where the alley-oop is. Is that it? That's the alley-oop there. It's the cheapest, nastiest ride I ever made. It's low, medium, low, but I swear to God, you build this on a map, you get a lot of customers on it, and people will happily queue for it. It literally goes up, around a little bit, further up, gets to the top, and then just trickles down slowly. But yeah, quick game, don't save. Here's my Alton Towers. In fact, I actually saved the game instantly after I completed the scenario. Load game. Look, you'll see that all the balloons should still be in the air. Oh, clearly I'm wrong. Oh yeah, no, all the balloons are still up in the air. But yeah, here's what I did. So here's me twist, which I put up here. I did get a little bit more experimental with some of my roller coasters, but these are ones that I built elsewhere and brought in. Look, I've got me photo booth, and this roller coaster was to make pure money. There's a thunder looper. I made this called Parabolica. This here, the Wolverine, is simple. It's so simple. Medium, low, low, but it brings in money. The Morpheus. I forgot about this, right? Which hopefully it will show you it going. Boyum. See, it's as simple as those other roller coasters, but it brings in the people. I was charging $150 on that. Now let's have a look at me expenses, profits, sort. See, only me toilets are losing money. You know, in a park like this, that's ideal. Only your toilets are losing money. This simple little verticaler, just a vertical drop roller coaster. Simple, easy. People love it. People pay for it. I actually got rid of the log flume by the looks of it. Built up bobsleds. Yeah, look, I got rid of all. See all this here? This is the gardens. I got rid of all of it. Absolutely all of it. It had to go. And it's good money if you can get rid of it without clicking too many bloody trees. And then a simple little runaway mine train roller coaster. Got rid of most of the stuff that was in here, hex and all that. As you saw on the other thing, I was just deleting them. They don't make money, they don't excite people, and obviously if you keep playing the game, you've given yourself good space here for cheap, easy roller coasters like me alley-oop. But yeah guys, that's how you actually complete Alton Towers. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions about this, send me a message. I hope it's been educational and helpful.